So here we are at the pie crust dough. Now this is actually a really special recipe to me because it is 4 generations in my family and my daughter knows it well. It's very easy, it's versatile. It uses, it's versatile in terms of sweet pies and savory pies. I'm going to use it for the pumpkin pie tonight. And it uses oil as a base. It's something you kind of want to handle delicately and gently, but it's comes together pretty quickly. You just want the oil, the water, and the combination of the two, and some gentle hands really makes all the difference in the world. So you're going to add your oil first, add it into a well of sifted flour, and I believe some salt is in there. Put it to the well, give it a little mix. Give it to good splash of water. Every time I make this, I am very much thinking about my grandmother and my great-grandmother, who I actually did know for a little while. Well, when I was a young child. Every time I put this together, I wonder what they always made, because it was my great-grandmother that came up with this recipe or passed it on. And it's wonderful because it's kind of like a little salty finish to it. You don't really need to stir much. Hopefully this makes a pie crust not so daunting. Use your hands to incorporate. And something I did learn much later in life about pie crust dough is you can baste some crusts with egg wash, just like an egg white. But I find that the oil in this recipe really kind of nullifies the need for that. So this is just wax paper that I'm pressing this between. It's not super oily, but the wax paper kind of helps to transfer everything over. And this recipe makes a single crust. So a pumpkin pie, of course, just has the bottom crust. So it's nice and firm. That's good. It really is a balance, and no matter how many times I've made this pastry or this dough, it is different every single time. But I find that if I handle it very little as possible with my hands, I don't transfer the heat to the oil, which just kind of really changes a lot of things. Some people there are all sorts of nifty little kitchen aids to help you to roll out a nice, even, thin pie crust. But I find that wax paper, gosh, if you have it, it is the magic. But otherwise, I actually do roll it between a tea towel or within a folded tea towel. Kind of try to do things in the old-fashioned way, because I am actually not super keen on just using disposables, especially in the kitchen. All right, so what's neat about this, you just peel off that top layer, and then you would just pick this up and literally flip it over on top of a pie plate if you want. But this time around, I am actually going to cut rounds in this dough and make individual pies for Thanksgiving. But I hope you have a lovely holiday and do enjoy the evening.